The United Nations cannot get enough cash into Afghanistan to deliver humanitarian aid to millions of people on the brink of starvation and is struggling to develop options to help stabilize the collapsing economy. UN officials have said 8 agencies are in a race against time to deliver life-saving aid to crisis-affected people and preposition supplies ahead of winter. In capital Kabul on Thursday, 8 agencies distributed foodstuffs, blanket and cash to 130 displaced families. Amid rising poverty and warnings of starvation in Afghanistan, 8 agencies distributed foodstuffs, blankets and cash to 130 displaced families in capital Kabul on Thursday. Around 9 million Afghans are just one step away from starvation. UNHRC, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees spokesperson Babar Baloch said, adding that 700,000 people, mostly women and children, have been displaced this year alone. United Nations officials have said the UN cannot get enough cash into Afghanistan to deliver humanitarian aid and that it is struggling to develop options to help stabilize the collapsing economy.
We are trying to bring as much supplies from all around the world. At times, we see many border disruptions all around in Afghanistan, neighboring countries as well. We need to fly in aid into Afghanistan as well. So these are all challenges that we have to navigate as humanitarian. So the appeal to everyone, international community, please step forward with resources so that we can reach more Afghans who need our help.
Displaced Afghans said people are tired of the current situation. The Taliban is facing growing international pressure for an inclusive and representative Afghan government and to uphold human rights, particularly those of women and girls, in return for international recognition and freeing up aid and reserves. Donors and institutions are also seeking to avoid running afoul of UN and unilateral sanctions on the Taliban. Meanwhile, the United States has sent another nearly $144 million in humanitarian assistance for those affected by the ongoing crisis in Afghanistan and for Afghan refugees in the region, with total such aid for 2021 now nearly $474 million, the State Department said on Thursday.